everyone, this is FractalPanther back again. I probably want to point out that I've gone to the Faithful 32 texture pack with the 1.9.2 menu system, so everything's lined up right. I will try to remember to put the links to these in the description below, and if I don't, remind me in a comment, and I will jump on that and get it in there for you. So, as you can see with Faithful 32, everything looks a little different from what it did before. Also, I have worked on the ceiling in here a bit, and I've changed up the textures on the walls. I've given them bookshelves. This guy, I didn't give him a button because he's got my mending book. I don't want to get rid of my mending book. Must remember not to get rid of my mending book. Guy. Okay, at this point, I have my mending book. I need a way of getting iron. I have an iron golem in here, so this is kind of an iron golem farm. But if I kill him, I think my trades get bad or something. I could cut a hole in the floor, take him down to bedrock, and then kill him there. But that'll only give me like 3 iron. And I'm not sure if I can set this up down here to flood him into the corner. I'm going to think on that, and I might do that in a future episode. I have to get him by the doors as well, so he falls all the way down to bedrock. As another update, let me eat some chicken. Chicken. I put a chest next to each one so that I can put in the things they trade. So if they lock up, I can put them in the chest and then go get emeralds, which means I did a lot of trading. Look how many emeralds I have. That's basically all the mending books I want. I just need to buy them, and I have books. Right now, I think all my tools except my sword have mending, but I can't put mending on this sword because it's upgraded too much, so I have to make a new one. I will work on that. Right now, I'm going to put on my armor and continue on. During a live stream, I put in stairs. I took out that ladder that just went straight up because I got tired of climbing the ladder every time. Now I can just run up the stairs and exit or enter. I'm not sure if I showed you this or not. This is my egg chucker. I don't have a lot of chickens in here, but I can chuck an egg with it. The eggs were shooting up, and when this is full, the eggs just hit the chickens, and I'm not seeing them hit the ceiling anymore, and that's just not fun. So what I did was I made a kind of like a mini farm where you have it dispense bone meal, but instead of bone meal, it's going to dispense the eggs. I have 3 torches, and when I flick the switch, they'll go into a torch burnout, but because there's 3 torches, there'll always be at least 1 torch that's on. And when I have a full stack of eggs, which is what I'm getting from the chicken farm when it's full, I kill all the chickens, and that dispenser in there is completely full and might have more in the hopper chain backing everything up. So now when I kill the chickens, I'll pull the eggs out, put them in here, I'll hit the switch, and it fires the eggs off. We'll see if by the end of this episode we have a full set of chickens, and if so, I will end the episode by firing off a whole bunch of eggs. I think I have about 100 guys up in there. E says 131 villagers up in that thing there. I want to make a iron farm. I went into a creative world and I tried to do it, and I'm just not able to. I created an iron farm here, but I only got 1 golem every hour or so, so I need to look up how to make a proper iron farm. I'm not going to be making the iron giant, but I might make something similar to Nim's iron farm at some point. Next update. I am going to take that down. Perhaps this episode I can take that down, actually. I probably won't need to time-lapse that because I have an efficiency 5 shovel. I'll go down here. I haven't done anything on the zombie farm yet. It still works the way it did before. I created a little fishing farm here based on a tutorial from, I believe, Panda. And it's a tripwire hook, or a tripwire string there, and a water source with an iron trapdoor. The redstone... Oh yeah, there. So the tripwire activates this block, which will activate the redstone on top of the block, which will turn off the torch. It has to be a stair, because that, if it wasn't a stair, this would just go into torch burnout, and then this wouldn't work. With the step, the redstone's able to get right to the torch, I think. Or the torch doesn't turn on the stair, which would turn off the switch, where if that was a block, it would activate the switch and activate this, and it would just go into torch burnout. So the way this works is you would cast your lure straight up, and it hits the tripwire hook, which will close the door. When you get a fish, your lure will automatically sink down, which will trigger the trap door, making you return the bobber to yourself, and whatever was on the line would drop into you. This sort of works for me sometimes. It's not the best design. Like as you saw, I'm not actually holding any buttons, and the bobber came down low and just fell out. You're supposed to be able to stand here and just hold right-click, and if you catch a fish, it would do it and then cast again, and the trapdoor would go. But I'm finding that the trapdoor just goes into open, close, open, close, open, close. So that's what we have here, and thought I caught a fish of some sort. I guess I didn't. Well, we don't need that or that. So let's go to the next section. Actually, let's kill us some zombies with our shovel out so that it repairs the shovel. Since it has mending, the experience will go to the shovel first, and then it'll go into my experience bar. So we're still getting rotten flesh and carrots and bricks of or ingots of iron from time to time, so that's all good. Can you see? Something's a little different at the skeleton farm. Yep, I changed it to logs instead of just diorite. It breaks up the diorite quite a bit. I think what I'm going to do is put some more lights along that level there, and I might change the eyes into glowstone or carpet with torches underneath, just to light this up in here. I've had a couple scares where creepers kind of come out at me and blew up a hole in the wall over there, and I don't want to do that anymore. Because I have a mending infinity bow, I'm probably never going to need these bows except for dispensers. And arrows I'm not going to need, and I don't really need the bows, so I think I'm going to set this up into a sorting system so I only get the bone meal. And I might have the bone meal go up to the villager farm from here, so I don't have to come over here to do it. The thing I did notice about this was I can have my offhand with a mending item, and I can use my bow with infinity, and then that won't wear out my sword. I can always use just any old sword to hack them down, but I kind of like having the bow that I can fire into them, and then they burn and die in one shot. Like that. I think I heard something. Might have been the skeleton that fell in. And, oh, I missed him. Okay, let's not miss this time. It's making us look bad. I hear a zombie. Don't like hearing zombies over here. But I think I hear something else. No, just a zombie. So this is the spider farm. I've dug it out. I haven't quite built it yet. I definitely hear zombies. I think I hear something special. When I dug all this out, I found a lot of caves down here. Oh, there he is. Where did you come from? He came from somewhere, but I'm not sure where. So I'll have to find where he's spawning. Let's put a torch on the wall, and we'll go down. So yeah, the spider farm, I dug it out. I haven't done anything with it yet, but I've been digging out the caves and lighting them all up. And these are a lot of caves. They're big halls, and they go forever in every direction, to the point where this actually comes down to bedrock. And this is where I've been digging this out. And the good news is that while I've been digging out down here, I think I've dug through a spawn chunk, which is right about here. So I get the odd slime now, which I really wanted, because now I can do proper sticky pistons. I set up this water source so I could just toss whatever I collect into the water source. It'll come down the chain and go into this chest, where I have some slimes. Oop, I dropped dirt. So in here, you can see I've got a few extra slimes. I have this sorted out so that I can put things away. However, because I can go right up to where we were above, I think what I'm going to do is right about here, if I go straight up, it should get to the sorting room. So I might have every water stream down here just go directly to the sorting room. So I started digging out down that way and getting the water streams going. I've dug out quite a ways that way, and of course that way, and down this hallway as well. I basically went in each direction until I hit lava and had to stop and go somewhere else, or I started working through the lava and ran out of time. Why did I say lava? Llama. Wow, I'm getting my words backwards. That didn't work very well. That was supposed to be funny. Oh, but I'm not funny, so that's okay. Let's climb up this ladder and have a look at the next part. Okay, up at the top of the ladder. So I haven't done anything extra with this. You can see what it looks like with the new texture pack, though. Although it's not really the new texture pack, it's the one more people use. If you guys like the Ozocraft texture pack more, I can go and work with that. And when I release this map for you guys to play on, I will include that texture pack, or the link to it at least. Hit the button. Oh, it feels so good. I checked it out, and some of the sugarcane is being pulled back into the wall by these pistons. I think that's okay because we get so much sugarcane from the system anyway, as long as I keep hitting the button, or that pumpkin in the back corner keeps popping. Oh, that's weird. That pumpkin's not supposed to grow there. So let's put this back there. Do I have a hoe? I don't have a hoe. I lost my hoe somewhere. I don't think I need a really special hoe, so I'm just going to use a piece of wood. I'm still turning this way to use the crafting table that was in the middle of the room, but it's over here now. So let's make a hoe. Use the block of... Oh, I didn't. I just did that, didn't I? I need 2 pieces of wood for a hoe. There we go. Now we have a hoe. A wooden hoe. fix that. Do I have a melon seed? Do we want that to be pumpkin? Yeah, let's do pumpkin. I think I know why that didn't work. That didn't work because I only had 3 melons when I put it in, and I left that one empty. So now the pumpkin and the melon will grow onto that spot. So we're good. So yeah, as you can see, I have melon. When I make the sugar farm, or the, not sugar farm, what am I thinking? The gold farm in the nether, I'll be able to make glistening melons, which heal you up really fast. I think it's nighttime out. Oh, I can't see out the ceiling anymore. I'll have to fix that as well. So let's sleep. So I've worked out that I need to have a to-do list in every episode. Today is more of an update of what's going on, and in the next episode I will have a specified task, and I will aim to complete that task. In today's episode, I'm going to take down that dirt mob farm, and I'll record it, but I don't think it'll be anything special. It'll just be taking it apart. I do want to work on the sorting system, but I desperately need iron to do that. I also need to go into creative mode and actually work out what each of these stacks of chests is going to hold. So once I have that figured out, I will come back and I'll build it in here with you guys. And this is going to be on both walls. And I'm probably going to have a glass elevator either at the back here or maybe in the corner over here where the items come up from bedrock up into here and then get sorted. I heard a spider. Well, it must be up on the surface. Yeah, I'll leave that there for now. So that's what I got going on here. One of the other tasks is I'm going to get rid of that wood farm and do something else with it. Because right now I can grow a tree, and then I can grow another tree, but I don't get the saplings properly from it. So I think I'm going to go more automated, where it destroys the leaves. At the same time, it's moving the wood out of the way so I can chop the wood later. So I'll work on that in one of the future episodes. So this has been my update episode because I've been streaming quite a bit and working on things in creative in streams. The iron farm is one of those things that I really want to get done, but I have to figure out how to make it work before I'm going to record a YouTube video of it. I guess one of the other things I can show you is I updated the mini farm so that I can load bone meal in the chests on either side, and that'll load the dispensers so that I can get food for these guys who are starting to populate quite a bit inside here, as well as going up to the surface into my storage area. So that's been my update. This has been FractalPanther, and I will get back to you next time. Bye! Oh, and if you want to give any suggestions on what to build or any of the challenges, I'm all for it. Also, in future episodes from here on, I will be making some really good progress on the temple. Well, I'll be making chunks of progress on the temple. In the last stream that I did, I actually dug out a lot of the area leading towards spawn. So all this is dug out. I took down all the buildings. I'm going to continue digging this out. The first cornerstone is actually on the hill there, those 3 blocks. That's going to be the first corner of the temple. And the temple's going to go from here all the way over to the water. And that's the plan anyway. So I'm going to have this come over here, probably cut through over into spawn, or it just might be this is the entrance, and I'll have a stable or something out here to store horses. I might bring the stream in and have docks for boats, that kind of thing. So this is where I'm going to leave you for this episode. Sorry, it wasn't really a lot of stuff being done. Hopefully I get comments from you guys on what you want to see, and hopefully in future videos I'll be more organized and be able to actually complete bigger tasks so you can have a look at them. So for right now, I'm going to go take that ugly dirt mob farm down, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye! This one's a real bye. Bye!